I had an opportunity to play these for a little bit before I did this video, and I have to admit that overall I'm very happy and pleased with this musical instrument. I think that it's pretty much going to solve the problems that I was faced against prior to getting these in the mail. So what are the big advantages for me? Well, the first is obviously the volume. Like I said before, with my regular full-size pipes, I had to be very sort of particular where I played and when I played. Whereas with these pipes, the kitchen bagpipes, I can actually play them anytime I want, and for me, that's fabulous. The other thing I like about it is that it pretty much replicates playing a full-size bagpipes. I mean, we have the bag where I have to control the breathing and the squeezing to keep the music flowing continuously. I have the drones and obviously the chanter and the blowpipe. So we've covered all the benchmarks that were on my list anyways. One thing I wanted to talk about, as you can see, I had the drone pipes over my right arm, and if you go and see any videos of other people playing the instrument, that is actually the proper technique. For me, I mean, I would prefer to have them on my shoulder, but what you'll find out is that because the drone pipes are a lot shorter, especially this little guy here, it's pretty much lined up directly with my left ear, so it gets a little irritating over time because it's loud enough anyways. The other thing that's interesting too is because there's not a big discrepancy in volume between the chanter and the drones, is that when you hit the lower notes, they can tend to get a little lost by the drones itself, so it can make you sort of misstep or misplay a note. But with that in mind, my goal will be just to keep them over my shoulder, and what I think I might do is just put in an earpiece, and then with practice, I don't think there's really going to be an issue at all. So really, what else can I tell you about them? We talked earlier about the fact that it's the kitchen bagpipes are sort of incorporates the practice chanter along with the full-size bagpipes, and that is true. If I take out the chanter, you'll notice that it's a synthetic reed, and it's basically the bottom half of an actual chanter. So as I showed earlier, it is a lot softer than the chanter of a bagpipe. And what I think is kind of cool is that I can actually take off the mouthpiece and just slide it over top, and now I have a practice chanter. So it's almost like it's a two-in-one instrument, which I think is pretty cool. The other thing that's very interesting too is the drones. So if you notice on full-size bagpipes, the drone pipes have their individual drones, and they can be made out of bamboo, synthetic, wood. There's many variations. Whereas with the drones set of the kitchen bagpipes, they're melded together as one, and you have two synthetic reeds that are the same as the chanter. So it allows you to have the drone effect, sound, but same again, it's not overpowering when you're playing the instrument as a whole. So for me, this is an ideal practice instrument, but I can also see how it would come in handy when pipers are doing smaller events. So for example, I don't know, at someone's home, or in a small sort of hall type environment, or even at an English pub when you're putting back a few Guinnesses. So this would allow the setting to still have the bagpipes involved, which would be a lot of fun for obviously those who are participating, as well as for the piper himself. So a great investment, and I'm just gonna keep going at her, and I'm pretty much guaranteed that this is gonna help me as a piper down the road.